Hello, and welcome to my Century Age of Ashes beta review. I wanted to do a review over the beta and give you all my thoughts on what I like, what I didn't like, and what I hope to see improved or added to early access. So, as of this recording, I have, let me check, I am currently sitting at 37 hours in the game. I am currently level 17, almost level 18. So I like to think that I've gotten enough experience to know what I'm talking about, over pros and cons. So, first, let's go over what I liked. The very first thing I want to say is that I love the game. I definitely do. I mean, I've thrown 37 hours into it in 1 week. And I plan to pick it up as soon as it comes out of early access. And I do plan to buy some things from their store to support their development as well. Maybe the Spiky Wyvern. The more I look at him, the more I like him. So let's see. Pros. The visuals are great. The maps are beautiful. The music's awesome. The dragon models are very well done, even if I am a bit nitpicky on the wings. If the Windguard and the Phantom don't have wings that I like, but, I'll play them anyways. Just not my favorite dragon models, but they're still well done, even if I myself am nitpicky on the wings. I like that the game is going to be free to play, and I also like that their microtransactions are going to be cosmetic only, with, no pay to win feature about them. If you don't want to use real money, that's fine. There's lots of free skins in the game. The store ones are cosmetic only and don't give you any advantage. And another nice thing is that you can earn the paid currency, the gems. You can earn those just by leveling up and through other rewards, which is nice because, that's something they didn't have to do. They didn't have to make their paid currency earnable in-game by just playing the game. Every level gives you rewards, which makes playing feel rewarding, unlike some games and their season passes that only reward the players who bought the, premium season pass over free-to-play players. Red Dead Redemption is an example of this, where the season pass is there for everybody, but only the paid season pass, if you opt into the paid version, gives you a reward at every level, and free-to-play players get something like every 5 levels, and it's usually crappy. But this game rewards you for every single level, and it's the same. There's no, you can buy better access to better rewards through leveling. Missions give you things to work towards and encourage you to try classes you might not play as much. It gets me playing Phantom when I normally wouldn't play Phantom. The maps are full of interesting features and have good variation. I want to explore them more. I hope they put them in the single player so I can just, look at them and really get a feel for them. I look forward to whatever future maps they come out with. The movement and combat are skill-based, so the more you know how the game works and the more you get familiar with the controls, the better you do. While some things might not feel skill-based, like homing fireballs, it still is, because dodging homing fireballs takes skill, and hitting a player who is dodging with fireballs that they keep evading takes skill. So, over time, it might not feel skill-based when you're in low levels and everyone just flies in straight lines, but when people start learning how to dodge, it takes a lot more effort to hit them with trekking fireballs. So let's see. Flying feels fantastic to me, at least with the controller. With a controller, flying's great. The only issue I have is it's really hard to control yourself if you hit a wall and you start ping-ponging between walls and you can't stop yourself. But other than that, I love the flying. It feels great. It's smooth. I like that you dive to build momentum. You can go high and swoop down behind somebody without them realizing it. It's satisfying. But what about what I did not like? Now, none of these are a deal breaker for me. I still love the game even with these, but I wanted to give an honest opinion, and I wanted to give the developers, if they're watching, which they probably aren't, some points on what I did not like from the beta. So the first thing, the very top thing I didn't like is daily missions. I know I've complained about these in a couple of videos earlier. The concept of daily missions, I like it. Great. Gives you an incentive to log on every day and play the game. That's good. What I don't like is how difficult they made them. Many missions are near impossible for the average person to get done in a single day without spending an excessive amount of hours in front of their computer. I mean, people have jobs, they have school, they have family. Not everyone can just sit and play games all day like I can. I'm lucky, or maybe I'm not lucky, who can say? Anyways, the difficulty of the dailies makes them too challenging for the average person who has a life outside their computer. They just don't make sense for something to get done in a single day. Like, no lie, one of my dailies I spent 6 hours trying to complete. And I mean, I probably there are dailies out there that are worse than that one. Ones that I never would have been able to get done if I got the bad luck of having that be my daily mission. So I hope that they revisit dailies and make them better for the average person, because it should be something to encourage people to log on every day and play a little bit, not something that they need to spend all day doing. I've left suggestions on their Discord to that effect. So not only that, but the reward you get for doing daily missions at the end of the week, a 1 key, 3 key, 5 key, or 7 key chest, it's also not worth it. Not in the slightest. So I got 7 keys for a 7 key chest, the highest one, during the beta. And I don't feel like the time I spent to get those 7 keys was worth what I got from it. The chances of anything good are abysmally low. And even the guaranteed things feel like a worse reward than what you get for leveling up. I mean, for example, I got a pretty silver rare shield for the Wind Guard by leveling up. And the 7 key chest I grinded hours and hours and hours for, I got some beat up common wood shield that doesn't even look good. And of course, no mystery egg, which is what everyone wants, but it's only a 10% chance in the highest chest. So I feel like those rewards can be increased in percent chance, and the daily missions themselves made easier. This is supposed to be a reward for people playing every day, not a punishment for not having enough time in the day to devote to the game. What other cons? Some people have been having random disconnects. I have not had a single one, but I know people who have, including people that I've played with, and it doesn't make sense. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason for why they get disconnected, so hopefully they can fix that. Mouse and keyboard controls are quite difficult, and the controller is much easier, at least in my experience. But hopefully they can improve mouse and keyboard controls. Now let's get on to assists. So assists penalize a player. Let me explain. So you have a kill and death ratio. This counts kills and deaths, obviously. Now, if you get an assist because you're attacking somebody and you're getting close to killing them, and then a teammate comes in and snipes your kill at the last moment, or the player you're chasing goes into a mine so that player gets the kill and not you, you get a few points and an assist, and they get the kill. But you are still racking up deaths. This means that your death ratio is going to rise higher and faster than your kill ratio if you end up with your kill getting stolen over and over again by teammates. Now, I've noticed that this fosters some bad blood between players and their teammates, and it prioritizes killing for your own personal gain and improving your own ratios over actually working together as a team and cooperating to win the match. Because if you don't get the kills and you only get assists, you suffer for it. So you have more priority to get kills yourself than to actually win the game, because you get more rewards for getting the kills than anything else. Matchmaking needs an improvement, immensely. Many times I've wound up on a team of low levels as the only high level, and other times my team of high levels ends up matched against an entire team of low levels. It's not fair and results in a curb stomp on one side or the other. Now, this may be fixed when it hits early access and gets more players to fill up the matchmaking pool. I don't know, but that is a con because, like example, this picture here, I was the highest level at 17, and only 2 people on the enemy team were under level 20, and they even had a level 31, and that's just bonkers. Just bonkers. Anyways, rewards for battles can be improved as well. You get 2 little gold and whatnot for winning a game, or even losing a game, just all in general, it's too low. But this could be a result of beta, and them not wanting people to progress too far, too fast before the game even releases. So I don't know if this is actually something that's going to stay. This could change in early access. Now what would I like to see changed or worked on? For starters, I want a complete rework of the daily missions and their rewards. Yes, exactly. That's one of my biggest problems with the game was how unrewarding that was, how much work it was, and it wasn't worth it. I don't want dailies to be too grindy, too impossible. They should be able to be done by a solo person, not requiring teammates. They should be able to be done in a few hours just to encourage people to play every day. Not, you need to spend half the day on this. So, yeah, I would like to see daily missions able to be done by a single person in a few hours. And I'd also like to see the daily chest get its percentages improved, because right now, it's not worth it. Not in the slightest. More maps for free flight would be awesome, so that you can practice on them without having enemies breathing down your back, killing you. And of course, for me, screenshot opportunities. I'd love to have different maps to take screenshots on. And speaking of screenshots, I'd love an option to remove the HUD for screenshots. Now, you will see that I have screenshots in this video. That's because I found an outside program that works in Unreal Engine games that lets me take photos, which is nice, but it'd be great if I could just do this in-game without needing a third program. Certain abilities need balancing. The Phantom Stealth, the Mines, those could really take some tweaking. They're a bit powerful right now. I'd like to see Marauder's Gust get more utility, and it'd be great if Marauders could fire breath cloaked phantoms as long as you tracked them first. Because right now, if you're a Marauder and you track a phantom, they can go invisible, and you can't do a darn thing to them. You can see them, you can follow them, but you can't hit them until their invisibility ends, which only happens when damage hits them or the timer runs out. And the timer's pretty long, so it'd be great if we were on their butt and they can't get away from us, if we had an option to knock them out of stealth. Because if they can't get us off their tail, they don't deserve to be in stealth and get away from us anyways, in my opinion. I'd like to see assists count in some way, like 5 assists equal 1 kill on your kill-death ratio. Something like that would be great. That way it fosters less competitiveness between teammates and encourages cooperating better. Better rewards for battles, though this may come with early access, I don't know. But yeah, overall, I do absolutely love the game. I will definitely be playing it in early access. I will be supporting them when I can, how I can. And overall, I really did enjoy the beta, and I'm looking forward to the early access. All the cons I listed are things that I think they could fix, and I hope that they do by early access, but we shall see. I will keep providing my feedback to them to try and encourage that. They are all things that I feel like are kind of necessary. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching all my Century Age of Ashes beta gameplay videos, and I hope you're looking forward to the early access videos that I'll be making as well, because you darn well know I'm gonna be. Anyways, thank you for watching.